We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He was born to run the fast break. It's Jay Williams.
And Plainfield, New Jersey really respects you for putting some respect on my hometown's name. But you know what? We're going to have a big-time matchup this evening as the guys are getting ready to battle down on the court.
Let's do it. They're ready to go, and so are we. A big finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
J. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
George to the basket, but it won't go. For three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Curling inside, fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
One of the best in the biz right there, maybe the best.
To Will Barton from long range, and the Clippers have the rebound. Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. To Paul George. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. George. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Jamal Murray. He's got it for 3.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
George on the drive, but his shot misses. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jokic. Millsap. His first effort off the mark. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To George. 4-3. Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Leonard. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Team foul number 1. That's the first foul.
Gary Harris has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Nikola Jokic tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Leonard can't go down. Smothering defense. Denver's got it. Gets to the basket and scores.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
George sizing up Jeremy Grant. Rebound reeled in by the Nuggets. The pass taken away by the Clippers. George can't get the bounce. Murray into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Fires the three.
To number 2, Kawhi Leonard. That's his
Michael Porter at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Knocks down all three at the line. Now Doc wants a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Clippers have the basketball. Beverly. The pass stolen by the Nuggets. Porter. And the basket good at the rim.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Williams across the timeline. Down a bundle. Drives, but a shot won't go down.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Kicks it outside. From the outside, no good.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Williams. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Jamal Murray. And he knocks it down, Jay.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions.
George, tough shot. He hits.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
To Jokic, around the perimeter. Fires the three, buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
Rises for the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
That's his first personal foul.
George.
Number 1.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Millsap. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Paul George to Beverly. George. Message received. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It goes down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Nothing going here on that drive. George lets it fly. Add 2 points to the board.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
It's Denver's ball. Goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for three. He buries it.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Great feed. Sets it up. Big finish at the rim. Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Will Barton.
To Will Barton. Cashes in for two.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
And count the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
The assist from
Gets it in the left corner. Millsap. Oh, Millsap. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
George to the basket, but it won't go.
Sometimes in this game, the shots don't fall. You have to get yourself to the next play, though. That's the most important thing.
And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. Leonard. Well defended. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers.
Defense, let's go.
Millsap against Paul George. To Jokic. Slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
George, that's how you defend. Here's a chance from long range. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
That is great vision to set it up. Second effort. Jokic. Deep left corner. And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Paul George. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Millsap. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Millsap knocks it down.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Textbook defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Jokic. Here comes the screen. Jokic. Tough matchup against George. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
2 for 2 on that trip. To Leonard. And they call it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
27, Jamal Murray. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Millsap has a look. Millsap shot, no good to Paul George. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Jamal Murray, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Nuggets with the basketball, and they call the foul. Careful there, Jim.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Jokic, and a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Jokic.
Clippers are at the limit.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Lets it fly from long range. He drills the 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
To Jokic. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Oh, Nikola Jokic. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. George He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Paul George. Scores from the post. To Millsap. Martin knocked loose. Millsap against Paul George. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
To Will Barton. And he hits.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Leonard. For three. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Here we go. Here we go.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
New personnel on the floor for Doc Rivers. Williams. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete, and the Nuggets feeling good right now. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the 4th quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is underway. Jamal Murray and the Clippers with the rebound. To Williams. From long range. And Lou Williams, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Jamal Murray. It's good.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
To Harkless. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Nuggets have the possession. Whoa! What a finish. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
They get it down to Millsap. Wide open look, won't go. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. And they call the foul. Out the breeze there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
To number 1.
Williams knocks down the three-pointer.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Mike Malone going to tinker with his group and switch things up.
Substitution.
Denver ball right now.
Right.
Sizing up the defense. Oh, whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To number 40, Ivica Zubac. That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Jokic. No good. That's great defense. Harkless. Jumper's good.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Jokic to Will Barton. And the finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
4-3. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Count the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Nuggets have the possession to Jokic. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. Lou Williams. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Knocked loose. And it's the Nuggets with the board. And too much contact.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Doc Rivers will play the matchup. He wants some new guys on the floor.
Substitutions, Los Angeles.
Murray into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Jokic. Ivica Zubac pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
George, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Ivica Zubac. That's his 4th personal foul.
First one goes down. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Williams to Leonard. Fires the 3. Great defense, forcing the miss. Ah, rocking the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Nikola Jokic against George. He was all over him. Oh, you can't do that. George. Jokic is there for the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, But when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Strong finish for Paul George. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Oh, Nikola Jokic. 4 out of 7. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation